Okay, one other thing, that is Damian Lillard. And we asked earlier, do you feel like Portland swindled the Bucks now looking back at this whole thing? I still say no. You didn't know he was going to get hurt for 2 years. The fact that he goes back to Portland, I'm happy for him. Like, be close to your kids, screw the championship thing. You realize now you don't want to be away from your kids, which I completely respect as a parent. So I get that as well. And from the Bucks standpoint, he's not in the East. He's not going to beat you in the playoffs and cost you a chance to go to the title. I mean, if he ends up in Boston with Tatum and they beat you in 2 years or 3 years from going to the finals, then it looks really horrible. But in this situation, he's never going to come back to burn you, per se. So I'm still okay with it. Bad luck with him getting hurt. It is what it is, but I still don't feel bad about that trade.
No, it's like I mentioned earlier. Like, I think at the time it was impossible really to argue that that wasn't the right move because we just saw the half court offense was such an issue. I think that the sin was not building better teams around them. But again, how much does a better two-way two-guard matter if Dame and Giannis never play the playoffs together? Probably not that much. They still should have done better though. But no, I don't think the Bucks got swindled. I think some of the massaging of Portland's maneuver here has been greatly oversold. A team that lost like 100 games combined the last 2 years. Also, Anthony Simons goes out to bring in Drew Holiday, which is kind of being left off of some of the accounting, which I find interesting. And those two guys are going to be a combined age of 72 the first time they play together next season, if they're both even on the team by that point. So I think it's fine that he's going to Portland. I agree with you. That's the best case for the Bucks. Also, they get a little bit of luxury tax set off the next 2 years, which won't be a huge deal, but it's nice. I would have hated Boston. I wouldn't have enjoyed Miami. Portland is fine. Go be with the family, help hopefully this next generation. It gets a little weird if next season they have Dame and Drew and Scoot Henderson and Shaden Sharp and some of these other young guys, but whatever, they'll figure that out. But no ill will toward Dame, and I do not think Portland swindled, to be clear, given Dame left relatively healthy and is coming back on a torn Achilles.